Hi everybody, how's it going? Happy Wednesday, happy Facebook Live. I'm here, I've got my fun full shirt on, and I'm ready to show you the last days of celebration. So a couple things have happened. Facebook has changed their app again for us, so I need to be able to flip me, which is fine. And then I'm going to bring us up over here. Behind me you can see some fun projects. I've got some Halloween projects. There's some Christmas projects coming. Hi Ann, how's it going? So I'm gonna pull us up over here. All right, let's see. Mute. All right, so I can see your comments now, so that's great. So if you're on live and you're commenting, please feel free to comment if you're here. I'm going to turn us down and we're going to kind of review where we've been because celebration's almost over and there's a lot of really fun stamp sets that you can still get. And I just wanted to make sure, and paper, and so I wanted to make sure that you guys, you know, remembered all of the awesomeness that is. I've got some samples from each of these, and so I wanted to just bring them out. And I'm going to bring out some of the ones that I haven't used a ton of, but I want to show you. So let me pull a couple of these out. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I think that one, there's that one, and this one. All right, so that's a good start for that. Okay, so as a reminder, so we'll kind of focus in on one at a time. So Feels Like Home, right? Great stamp set. And I'm trying to move myself in screen. All right, great stamp set. You can just stamp this in one color. You don't have to color it in. You can, if you want though, color it in. This is a lovely coloring job. And the sentiments are really petite, so they're great. They would fit really well like in the double oval punch, I think. They're really understated, which is really nice. So Feels Like Home. Hey, Kristen. So this is the last couple of days for celebration. So Feels Like Home is one of them. And then let's see. I've got one sample here for this one. I know I have a couple others that I've posted before, but the textures and frames is really cute. This is a cute coffee ring. Today's National Coffee Day, so that's exciting. And so I've made ornaments with this. You guys saw the ornaments I made that I used with this. I've done the coffee speckles. There's a lot of fun ways to use these pieces to build. I did like Olympic rings. I mean, there's so many ways that you can use these. They add a lot of depth to your projects, so you don't have to use them by themselves. I think this would make a really fun blood spatter for Halloween, just saying. I found some of those cute syringe, you know, those pens that are like with syringes and they have liquid in them. Anyway, I thought those were really fun. So, hey Pat. Oh, hi Patsy. So just kind of reviewing, recapping our celebration choices because we've got like 2 days left. And I have a couple of really cute sheep cards. So this one's adorable. You're amazing. And this one, I don't know if you guys remember, but this is this crazy one that like folds down and it makes like a stand, which is just wild. And it's got the little sheep there. And then you can like, kind of like, oh, well, I gotta get up over this lip. Oh, I messed up. Okay, there we go. All right, whew, thank goodness. So, this was made by another demonstrator and I was just looking. So basically it's like, you know, it's got Yeah, that's like one piece. So it's one long piece that's been doubled over and then scored like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Scored 7 times. Wow, that's crazy. How much? Is it every inch? Inch and a quarter. Yeah, inch and a quarter. Inch and a quarter. Yeah, so inch and a quarter times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inch and a quarter times 8 is 8, 9, 10 inches. So this is like a 10-inch strip that they've used to kind of make this box. And then this card like stands up on your mantle or wherever you're displaying it. I just think it's adorable. I think we'll be casing this for a future class for sure. I think it's a really cute card. So, counting sheet. The dies for counting sheet are sold out, just so you know. But the stamp set is still good. So yay for that. And then the Dahlia, which is just a beautiful, beautiful set. And I've got a couple of samples to show you. So I've got one that it uses the line art and then it also uses the filler. And what's neat about this is that they went ahead and they didn't line it up. And I like that it's not matched. In this one, they did try really hard to line it up, but they also fussy cut it out. I love the little strip of black glimmer and the black and white stripe from Pattern Party. They even did some speckles and some, you know, stamping of the leaves. This is a beautiful card. These are both beautiful cards. And one uses polished pink and one uses melon mambo. And I know sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between the two. But melon mambo is a cooler and this is a warmer pink. So I just think it has more like yellows and this is more blue undertones. So beautiful cards. I really love Delicate Dahlias. If you don't have this, this one is free. It's a $100 order. I know that's a big order, but you could get the Stampin' Emboss cut machine. You could get the mini machine. You could get the marker set if you don't have the markers. You could get, there are a lot of things that are like really nice supply items that you could get at that price point. So the other thing I'll bring up is the In Your Words. This is the Hostess Stamp Set that is free when your party reaches 300. It's possible that you've been saving up and you've got a big order. You want to go in with a friend maybe and share this. It's a really nice stamp set. It's a very full red rubber sentiment only stamp set. And I have seen some really cute samples with it. So just FYI, that is still available as well. The paper, so I have samples here. So the penguin paper is still available and it is just adorable. The Peaceful Prince is also still available, and it's very usable paper. Put the DearYour away. This does punch out with the punch. It's super cute. This is just little snippets. That's a really nice print. I really love the birch trees. I've been doing a lot of stamping and stuff on them. Cute stripes, really cute. Love these trees. And then the other one, not to overlook, is the black and white. The black and white from Hand Penned, and these B-side prints are really fun. So just FYI. All of those paper packs are still available right now. The only other thing that's sold out is the glimmer paper. But if you need some, I'm happy to mail you a snippet of the glimmer. I know that some people are very sad that it is gone. So then the last one that I wanted to show you, oh, I wanted to show you, Marion made me a pumpkin. It's quite funny. I don't know, is it in camera range? Yes, she's so funny. That was like a random. So Shaded Summer is the stamp set in the annual catalog, and there's a set of dies that goes with it. And I need to find them. I thought they were here, and they're not. fold, please. Shaded summer. Okay, here we go. So, the shaded summer dies are really cute. And they are an item, so the goal behind this was to kind of connect back to the annual catalog. And so these dies, these are the ones you get for free, right? And this is a stamp set in the annual catalog. The sentiments are really practical. And I really think that there's some nice, like, this is a very nice set. It's very usable. I think that, you know, Above and Beyond, you go there a lot. May the good you do come back to you, right? This is a really lovely stamp set, and I think it's a really useful, practical stamp set. And then these are the dies. And what I like is that Candy, my upline, she did this one too. So see how she used just this one, maybe, I think, potentially. No, just this one, no. Just one sheet, right? Okay, I'm not crazy. Maybe this is another one. I thought she used this. Anyway, you could do something like this, right? Where you just use the dies. So if you decide you don't want to get the stamp set, but you just want to get the dies, there is a lot of utility in here beyond this. Now, of course, it's meant to coordinate, right? Because these pieces, you know, match and die cut out, you know, these pieces. So it's a very nice set, but I wanted to show you kind of what you can do if you're just using the dies. So we're going to use this one, and we're going to use this one, and we're going to set that aside and set some other things aside so my workstation isn't so crowded that I can't find anything. Which happens a lot. And let's pick a sentiment in here. Ooh, I'm gonna do Above and Beyond. I like that one a lot. Okay. And so I think this is really cute on this tiny tag. I'm hoping I can, you know, I can find a piece or something that I want to stamp this on. I might stamp and punch it. Let's see. Maybe not. All right, I'll have to probably die cut it out. All right, so we're gonna do something similar, except I think we're gonna use this layout, right? So I'm gonna do with a flower, but I'm gonna use my color inspiration. So this is Copy and Share Everything, right? Case, C-A-S-E. When you case something, you are, sorry, I'm trying to, my camera's in a weird place today. I'm gonna have to like put a grit paper down. Sorry. All right. I'm going to echolocate myself. I'm just gonna set a border for myself here so that I know where we are. Sorry. Normally I know where I am, but today I do not know where I am. So it's been a wild week, guys. All right, so we're gonna use this layout, but we're gonna get some inspiration from fall and these kind of fall papers. And we're gonna do, so this is a 2-piece die set so that we can kind of layer these pieces on top of one another. So we're going to do one and then the other. I'm gonna do this one in, I'm hoping, this glimmer paper. I've got a scratch piece of it, like a spare extra piece. And so I'm gonna run that through there. All right, let's see. So die cut that. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, that's like just the right amount of shimmer. All right, let's see. So these are just popping out really easily. Okay, and then I've got just a couple there. So let's get our little take-a-pick tool. I could have used the die brush, but I didn't feel like messing with it. All right, there we go. So that's really pretty, and that's kind of light and airy. That's nice, I like that. I have no shed on everything else. All right. So I wanted to use just a wee bit of the glimmer paper for that. And then I wanted to do something with the fall paper that we have. And I like that yellow, that's pretty. I like the yellow a little better. Okay, so I'm gonna do the yellow. And then I like the contrast with the blue. So we're gonna do that. I've got my colors picked out, right? You can see it's starting to come together. And then I'm gonna do, so, all right, so here's our honey paper, our honeybee, bumblebee paper. So we'll do bumblebee maybe for the base. That's pretty. And then we've got that. And then, so we need maybe some misty moonlight. Okay, so we've got misty moonlight. That's good. And then I almost want to maybe die cut the flower from another piece of the designer series paper. So there's this like really soft green. There's a really bold kind of coral. I think I like the green a little bit. It's got some like print, word print on it. I was hoping I had like a smaller scrap. I'm looking through the scrap section here. All right, looks like I've got just a pretty big piece of that. So, all right, so we're gonna give that a try and see. And then this layout's pretty simple. So this band here is 1.5 by 4. So I'm just gonna get my little trimmer out. And we'll get ourselves down to 4 and 1.5. Okay, so that's nice. And then this piece is probably already, looks like it's 4. That's good. 5.25. So kind of our standard measurements, right, for layering cards. Okay. And then, how big is this piece? This is, looks like 4 by 2 3/4. So this one's probably, yeah, so 2 3/4 by 4. Nice, all right. Okay, so we see you're getting all of our layers together. Nice. That looks pretty. All right, so, yeah, that's nice. All right, so now let's die cut this. Nice. All right, so we've got our pieces, and that is like, that's the perfect overlay for that. So that's nice. We need a white piece to go there. So we'll get some white scraps here, maybe. Maybe not. Okay. And that's the stitched rectangles? No. Stitch so sweetly. Alright, which one is it? Is it this one? Ah, yes. Good. Okay. And then we could pop this up, or we could just stamp it here, and I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make sure, yeah, it's not gonna go too far outside the boundary. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that's a way when you're casing, right, and you're like, that's an extra step, or that's unnecessary. That's a nice thing to do. And say, you know, I give myself permission to not do it the exact way that they did it. And I'm going to use the soft succulent because that's the color of this green. And I think that that'll look really nice and kind of tie it all together. So, all right, I'm going to stamp it my way. And then I'll flip it around for you. That might be slightly crooked. That is like way, 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 way crooked. Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, we are going to try again. Oh, dear. That's funny. Some days I do good. Some days, you know, things happen. No big deal. Downside to stamping it on there is that I, you know, ruined that shape, but it was a scrap. All right, there we go. Oh, thank goodness. So, all right, now we're gonna layer up our card, and then we'll see about kind of what embellishment we want to put on here. Let's see. All right. All right, so a couple of things for next month. So you guys know, so I've got my retreat happening, and that's exciting. We are, I'm going to be doing a retreat in a box. So if you have wanted to come to retreat, but you can't, or you aren't close enough, or whatever, I am offering that as a choice. And so I'll be opening up registration for that on Friday. Yes, Friday, which is great. All right, so let's look and see. How low did she place that? Nice. Okay. And then these two pieces go together. So to me, that seems like that doesn't fit. That's funny. Like, is that the trim piece? Maybe not. Maybe I pushed away the trim piece. Oh, okay. There we go. That's a better fit. It's like, that's weird. All right. So, so I'm going to open that up on Friday. So Retreat to Go. And Retreat to Go will feature the gingerbread and peppermint memories and more. And I will show a quick preview just so you can see. But it's actually 5 projects. So it makes a recipe book, it makes a mini album, it makes a set of note cards and a gift box, and then it makes 14 Christmas cards and a really cute chapstick holder. So, let's see, what should I show? I'll show the Christmas cards just so you have an idea. I'll just show a couple, but they are very, very, very cute. I really like this set. It's a lot of fun to play with. And I think the extra add-on projects that I have made are super creative and fun and awesome. And so I hope that if you aren't local, but you want to come, that you will and you can. All right, I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on this. I probably should have used the adhesive sheet on this. You know, I had adhesive sheets on this. I might actually. It'd be pretty funny. Did this one have adhesive sheet? I had put adhesive sheets on the back of some of the paper that I was using because I was die cutting a lot of these. This doesn't seem like I did. Okay. All right, so I put a little bit of adhesive on there. It's really pretty. And I'm gonna go ahead and just flat glue that down. I'll just kind of off center it a little bit. Right there, super cute. Oh, I didn't have that glued down. We're gonna pop this up with dimensionals. And then I'm also taking, next month will be Pretty Pumpkins for my monthly card class. And I'm changing the structure on it a little bit. So I'm raising and lowering the price. So it's gonna be free with a $25 order, or you can pay a $20 flat fee. So that's fun. And I'm excited about that. I'm having to put the deadline for it a lot earlier in the month though, because we're going to do it a little earlier in the month. But that'll be fun. And then I am also, we have Paper Pumpkin, and we've got our Paper Pumpkin blog hop tomorrow, and I'm super excited. And I wanted to show you, I found these adorable little wax melts at the Dollar General. And I wanted to show you what I made. Look at this treat packaging. Isn't this cute? So made some really easy treat packaging, and I rumpled the bag to kind of give it that worn kind of fall look. And then you'll have to check out the blog hop tomorrow to see that add-on card that I made to go with it. But it's really cute. All right. So we need a bow. Maybe we need a bow. I don't know. Do we think we should do a soft succulent little bow on here or not? Do I have Misty Moonlight? That's weird. No. So the only Misty Moonlight ribbon I have is the twine, which I'm not sure that that'll look good with that, but we can give it a try. So what do we think? You guys are gonna tell me. Does it need a bow? Does it need a soft succulent bow? Or does it need a Misty Moonlight twine bow? So I'm just tying a little bow with this ribbon. So this ribbon, remember, to me, this ribbon acts a little bit like twine. So I like to get it like right at the size I want, and then I go ahead and tighten it up. If I tighten it too quick, then it tends to turn and curl kind of like twine does, and I find that highly annoying. So, all right, let's see if that is, it's a cute bow. But do we think we need it? What do we think? Do we need a bow in the center? I will wait because I know it takes time for things to come through on the Facebook land. I think if we do the twine bow, it would have to be a double bow though. Let's see. So the twine bow would look something like this. Definitely I don't think I love the twine bow. You say yes to the bow. Hey, Kathleen, of course. Which bow though? The soft succulent or the twine? Probably the soft succulent. I don't know. You tell me. I'll get my glue dots ready. Soft succulent. All right. I've seen the votes are in. The crowd has spoken. Super cute. And I could trim, let me see it my way. I could trim this a little bit more and I think I would be happier. Okay. There we go. Now that's adorable. All right, so shaded summer and the shaded summer dies. It's definitely not something I looked at to begin with, but I've seen a lot of really beautiful samples and I hope that you love the dies and the stamp set. I think it's a great set. I think it's really useful and practical, and the dies are definitely, you know, incredibly practical and beautiful. Oops. And yeah, I think that they're gonna make lovely cards. There's several that can layer flowers like this, which is really nice. And the stamp set's a really nice set. It's a solid set. It's a set that'll get you through, you know, year after year, I think. So I'll bring in the other sample so you can see the other sample too. But I hope that tonight has kind of given you guys a little bit of different perspective on Shaded Summer and Sale-a-bration. So last 2 days, let me know if you have any questions. I am happy to answer them. I'm around tomorrow. I'm working on designing an add-on class for those coming to retreat on Thursday. So that will be fun. And if you're still interested, I do have space available at my retreat. And so it's $195 for the weekend. That includes a bunch of projects. And then if you want to come Thursday night, it's an extra $50 because I have to pay the facility as well. But you'll get an extra set of projects. And then there's some add-on classes that some of my team is doing. Patsy's doing one. Yeah, thanks, Kathleen. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great night. Yay. And I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all. See you later.